Chief Executive Officer at Top of the Line Healthcare Staffing. I am a native of New Jersey. I've been a resident in North Carolina for 20 years. I have an amazing husband and 5 beautiful children.
Thank you all for attending this extraordinary event, and tonight we are taking the time out to thank our nurses for all the care they have provided to all the patients, friends, and families. We dedicate this night to celebrate your commitment, your compassion, your perseverance to providing top-of-the-line health care to all patients.
Say breakthroughs in the room.
Breakthroughs in the room.
It's yours if you want it. Anticipating.
Patient always has worse going on than you do. They always have more going on than you do. And if you look at it like that, you will understand that compassion comes automatically.
Went ahead, you apply for your EIN, you got that first with your company name, and you go to the state level to apply, and it's no longer available. Now you have to do additional paperwork just to try to get everything balanced, right?
We are doing a Make the Call to Get the Client challenge. It's a 5-day challenge, and I want you to be a part of it. If you are a healthcare staffing owner and you are suffering with getting clients, hospitals, nursing homes, whatever your niche is, whatever. We adore each other. We love being with each other, right?
No, I adore it. I enjoy it. I love it.
I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me here to tell you that what He has for you is gonna be big. That it's my season.
That it's my season.
You ought to declare that over your own life. Say, I believe.
I believe.
Go, and you want that person to have that integrity, that professionalism when the door is closed, because that's what matters. Is diabetic or you're diabetic, it's a chance that you might lose some type of sensation in your feet. So you always want to touch the water when you get into any type of bath water, when you're immersing yourself in like a jacuzzi or anything.
So how do you see your journey from that point in time till now, and what is it now that you are aiming for? What is it that you seek for yourself?
So right now, I'm just seeking to touch medical professionals nationwide, because, accountability kicks in, and that is what we have with our medical professionals. We make sure they are all of that when the door is closed. So
that's awesome. And
that matters most is your family, your health, and your happiness. You have to choose happiness over anything. And my husband, I love you. When I say, look, you happiness over anything. Wait, don't go anywhere. Somebody asked a question, and I think y'all gonna like this one, because I'm gonna be giving some gems in this one. So don't go anywhere, okay? Somebody asked the question, y'all, and this is a real good question. And guess what? It might have been your question, so don't go anywhere. All right, let's go.
All right. Welcome for today. All right, let's get to it, y'all. This is 15-minute live Q&A with your CEO 3 times, the real Alisa Applewhite. I am the real Alisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times, and we are going to get to it. All right. So now remember that I am putting the timer on when I actually come on, because I really want to give you 15 minutes, right? I'll be starting to doing the commercials and it's like, oh, it takes 2 minutes to 3 minutes off, y'all. And you asked me this question and I want to answer it right? All right, so 15 minutes are on the clock. That takes us out to 12:17. Hold me accountable to be done by 12:17, y'all. All right, so let's get to it, right? Why do I go live Monday through Friday, y'all? It's simple because you keep asking me questions. So you keep asking me these great questions. I take 15 minutes a day. I answer your questions, y'all. You can catch me live 12 o'clock on all social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, right? You can catch me live on all social media platforms, Facebook, answering your question, right? So keep bringing in them questions, y'all. Y'all DM me, y'all email me, y'all call me. And then the great thing about something that we added, my team was just like, Alisa, you shouldn't do this, but I am. My students have asked me several questions. I mean, literally several questions. So my team they're going through videos to see all the questions that they asked, right? So it's like we have this whole plan. And I'm just so excited about that part. But I'm going to pull some of the questions out and I'm going to answer them live. So you get to get the information when it comes to building a healthcare staffing agency from people just like you who has questions about it, right? That actually pay for the course. Okay. So we're going to give you a little bit of that sprinkled in so you can be able to answer. You'll be able to have that. And it'll literally say ask from a student, right? Something like that. Okay. So keep emailing me, keep DMing me. Make sure you ask the question. All right, because I will answer it. And it could be personal questions, business questions. It could be marriage, children. Y'all, I don't answer crazy questions. So if you ask me like, do you cheat on your husband? I'm going to clearly let my husband see and say, he going to respond for me, right? And I don't sometimes, he ain't as holy as I am. so he might respond in a way that you don't want to hear it, right? But he getting better. But I was just saying, right? So don't ask me no crazy questions. I get crazy questions all the time from people, and I block them. And why did you block? No, I don't have time. Like the devil stays busy, and I don't let him play in the playground. I don't play in playgrounds with him. When he shows up, I go the other way, and I keep going. All right. So make sure, y'all. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the question. All right. So episode 121, meaning I have been live 121 days. I had to express this. I don't know why. Saturdays and Sundays, y'all, we not here, but we have a recording at 12 o'clock. So at 12 o'clock on all social media platforms, you will get a question answered. Okay. So episode 121, y'all, I'm so excited about this question. Do you use AI in your business? Right? Do I use AI in my business? Right. And I want to say, like, who wants to know this question, right? Did you ask this question, Mr. Eric King? Did you ask this question, Carlton Applewhite? Did you ask this question, Miss Buffy? Who asked this question, right? But this is a great question. So do you use AI in your business? And the answer is yes, y'all. So what I do is I give you 3 ways that you can use AI in your business as well. All right. So number 1, scheduling. So I use AI when it comes to scheduling. I literally have AI to create the shifts that my people schedule. And how you can do it is you can have ChatGPT decide. You can talk to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, create these shifts for nurses. These are the shifts that they normally work. And you literally have those shifts created, and then you can input it into your payroll system, and then it can create the shifts on your side, right? I use AI in the shift size when it comes to scheduling, where it comes to actual being inside the payroll platform, because it depends on what type of scheduling system you use, right? Everybody, depending on whatever type of scheduling system you use, right? It's that to schedule people to work. And again, my stuff always comes from healthcare staffing because I'm a healthcare staffing owner. So if that's to schedule people to work, or that's to schedule yourself for appointments or whatever, right? AI will literally book the call. They'll say yes or no to the to the person like, hey, this is available, this isn't available anymore. They will confirm it, right? So confirm it with whoever you want them to confirm to. As far as, is this shift still available? Is this opening still available? AI then sends a confirmation. Hey, you have booked this call. You have picked up this shift. You need to report for here. You're responsible for here, but all you do is set it up on the back end, right? So on the back end, you can set up for a scheduling, like if somebody picks up this 7 to 3 shift, right, in healthcare staffing, if somebody picks up this 7 to 3 shift, then you are responsible for this shift, and there'll literally be a note that says you are responsible for the shift. If you need to change your shifts, then you need to contact somebody to let them know contact somebody to let them switch the shifts, right? Same thing with scheduling like appointments, right? So AI literally in Microsoft. And y'all, we've been using AI for years. People just ain't paying attention. They just literally putting a name to it, right? So it's probably been called AI for years, right? So literally artificial intelligence for years, but it's like now it's starting to really, really get the name. But we've been using this for years. We've been using it with Google. We've been using it with Calendly. We've been using it with Microsoft, right? So these things have automatically been set up where somebody can go book a call for you, and they book an appointment for you, and you literally get a verification on your end stating somebody booked this call. They get a verification on their end that your AI automatically sends whatever link, right? And that's what I love about Microsoft is you can have a bookings page in your Microsoft email, and it's separate from your actual email, but it interacts with each other. So every time somebody book with me through my bookings page, it goes into my Microsoft calendar so I can see, all right, during this day, this is what I have done. Somebody done booked a call with me. It also allows me, y'all, to cancel if I want to cancel, right? So that is all the power of AI. I done nothing at all. I created that bookings page one time, and now it gets all my appointments, right? It's another way that you can also send it out to potential clients, and they can book with you as well, right? And the great thing about the scheduling booking part is when you send out your emails based on whatever email you built yours in, again, I built mine in Microsoft. At the bottom of my beautiful picture that shows my professionalism, there is a book time with me section where you can book your time on my platform, right? So you can book with anything. All right, so that's what I like about it. But you have some other scheduling systems that literally will follow up with you and send you another email like, hey, just a reminder that you know you've got this appointment. I also found out that AI allows you to, with Microsoft, to schedule emails. I found that out last week. So one of the things that I'm saying to y'all which is so important, AI is in everything you do. Whatever system you have, you don't know everything that it does. You don't. Take 15 minutes a day and learn about that system. Every day. I want to learn something new about ChatGPT today. I want to learn something I didn't learn about ChatGPT tomorrow, right? And you can get ChatGPT and ask these questions, or you can get Google and ask them questions. Hey, Google, tell me something new about ChatGPT today. Tell me something new about this scheduling platform that I have with Microsoft called Bookings, right? So this is a way to learn literally what systems are communicating with what systems, and it can save you thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars if you already know that the systems that you're already using have like this built-in almost CRM system, right? So make sure you're taking 15 minutes a day. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your bank account. You owe it to the investment that you're already making into some of these systems to figure out everything it does so you can start scaling, right? And you can scale and actually maximize that system, right? So the next one, do you use AI in your business? Email. So we just talked about this, right? We literally have emails where we can send it to people, and then you have draft emails, and then you have email templates where you save the template of exactly what you say, almost like a cookie cutter sheet where you say to certain people and you hit that and it automatically goes over. Y'all, I just found out, I told y'all this last week, I just found out from Microsoft that you can schedule your emails, right? So if I know that I'm going to reach out to a client next week, I'm literally going to stick that template in there, everything that I need to stick in there, and I'm going to schedule it to reach out to that client next week, right? with your emails, y'all. One of the things that I absolutely love about ClickFunnels account with emails is every time somebody opens an email, ClickFunnels shows you, right? They also shows you who opened it, who clicked on it, so stuff like that. And then you can get with Microsoft, I believe it's the Viva settings. It's a different setting where Microsoft will show you who clicked open it, who opened the actual email. So your open rates, right? So these are very important because you don't want to keep sending emails to somebody and they're not opening it up. Then you have to figure out, why aren't you opening my emails, right? That's the next step. So you want to look at, when you do your emails, your open rates, right? And this is the great thing about AI. AI literally builds it in where it says, this is your open rate. This person, open rate just means a fancy word. This person looked at the email. That's all, right? Even if they looked at it for 5 seconds, 30 seconds, and y'all, you have some AI systems that will tell you exactly how long they looked at it. Like, it depends on how precise you want to get with your company. What I'm going to say to you is a successful company has more money into systems than they do to anything else, because they need it to be systematic so they can repeat it and duplicate it and make more money. Okay. So make sure your business from the ground down, start at the ground. Don't try to build this at the end, because you're going to be confused because you like used to doing everything manually. Start at the ground with systems. Okay. So emails, again, AI helps with that by automatically sending emails to people. All right. So documents, right? This is a huge one. And I didn't know if I want to give this one up, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it up because you asked me the question. So thank you for asking me the questions. Do you use AI in your business? And I'm gonna say yes when it comes to documents. Prime example, you can go to ChatGPT and you can say to ChatGPT, create me, and listen to this prompt, create me a healthcare staffing agency policy and procedure that Aya Health, Favorite Healthcare Staffing, or any of the billionaire companies might have to help me, to protect me from, protect me and my staff from anything that might come up to us legally. And that also shows holidays, benefits, and for full-time, part-time, and per diem staff, and make sure this document has been reviewed by a lawyer as if I was going into court, right? So that is a lot to feed into ChatGPT, but the more specific you are when you create in documents with ChatGPT, the more you're likely to get the document that you're looking for. Okay. And the great thing I love about ChatGPT, if you're creating a document, right? You create the document, and then if you look at it and you say, I want to add something more, right? I want to add a particular reward gift for people here. I want to add this particular vacation time. I want to add holiday time, right? For these particular person, when it comes to documents, you can literally ask ChatGPT to add those particular documents, add those particular inserts to that document, and it will, and then you get it reviewed by a lawyer to make sure that it is held up in court and that it is what you're looking for, right? Because ChatGPT always says, I'm not a lawyer, but here is what we see, right? Again, when you're talking to ChatGPT for any document that you need created, be very, very specific. And the one thing that you need to do is utilize an example of somebody who has already created a brand similar to yours and put their name in it, okay? You can literally use ChatGPT and say, I want you to create me a pitch as if I'm Grant Cardone and I am teaching my objections course. And it will populate a bunch of stuff for you, okay? Y'all sleep on ChatGPT, but don't do it. All right, so let's go. Why do you use AI for your business? Number 1, scheduling. Number 2, emails. Number 3, documents, okay? There are other than ChatGPT that does documents, y'all. So make sure you're out there looking for it. Okay. We got 1 minute and 24 seconds. Now, why do they call me CEO 3 times, y'all? Simple. I have 3 companies, but everybody's a CEO 3 times in their life, right? So number 1, you're a CEO of your business. You're a CEO of yourself. You're a CEO of your community, right? You are literally doing it 3 times, y'all, right? Your business, your job, if you work a job, your community, your family, right? And yourself. You are doing it 3 times, y'all. Y'all all bossing 3 times. Y'all don't even know it, but guess what? I know it. All All right. So we call ourselves CEO 3 times. Well, I call myself CEO 3 times because me and my husband have 3 companies, right? First company is top of the line healthcare staffing, where we staff medical professionals in hospitals, doctors' offices, and nursing homes. Second company is TOTLHS Heart to Go Inc. This is our nonprofit. This is the baby that takes care of the baby. Take care of our medical professionals. And then we have over here, right there in the corner, y'all. The real Alisa Applewhite Consulting. This is our teaching baby, right? This helps us to teach everyday people like you how to build a healthcare staffing agency, and it does so much more. Okay, so definitely reach out to us about that. I want to make sure you are following me on all social media platforms. The real Alisa Applewhite. Again, the real Alisa Applewhite. Again, the real Alisa Applewhite. Go follow me on all social media platforms. All right, now go follow me on YouTube now. Like, we are doing some things in February that you will not want to be a part. You don't want to miss. Literally, we are giving away great things to only people who subscribe. So Eric King, if you're not our YouTube, go subscribe now. Wealth with Quillis. If you are not our YouTube, go subscribe now, because we are giving away great gifts in February for our YouTube people. And I'm just so excited. I want to show my subscribers, thank you for being here for me. I appreciate you. And I don't want to miss that. All right. So, on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe now. The real Alisa Applewhite. Y'all, we have a challenge coming up. Okay. We have a challenge coming up, and I want to be very honest with you. Where is it? Oh, is that not? Oh, man. Let me do this real quick. Let me hit that. Boom. All right. So here we go. We got a challenge called Make the Call to Get the Client, right? So if you are having challenges as a healthcare staffing owner with getting clients, this is for you. If you want to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch, this is for you, right? Literally, the tickets start at $97. The $97 tickets just show you how to get clients. The VIP tickets will start at $297. That literally shows you how to build a healthcare staffing agency. So if you want to build a healthcare staffing agency, y'all, $297 and higher. I think we have one for $597 as well, where you get to ask me questions. But this is January 29th, all right? So 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. And there will be recordings that you can get part of. But again, it's 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. All right, so make the call to get the client challenge, y'all. Let's go here. That is where you do it, therealaac.com. So therealaac.com. I just want to make sure, and this is for everybody who keep asking me, when am I going to have a webinar again? Alisa, when are you going to have a webinar? I'm having it this Thursday, which is today. All right. So today I will have a webinar at 8 p.m. So make sure that you are here for this webinar. I am dropping the link in the chat now, so you can register for this webinar, y'all. I do not do fluff. I don't have time to waste your time, just like I don't have time to waste my own time, right? So I'm going to give you the things that you need to build this healthcare staffing agency, okay? So I have dropped the link in the chat, okay? So the link is in the chat. So the link is definitely in the chat. So make sure you go, right? Make sure you go to the link and register for the link. All right, so I have dropped the link in the chat, and I'm looking here to see where I can get it from again, to drop it over here into this chat right here. But it's on all social media platforms as well. I've dropped the link in the chat, y'all. Y'all should be able to see it. Again, register for it, because y'all keep asking me for this webinar, and you literally learn how to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch. Period. Right? So this Thursday, 8 o'clock, y'all be there so I can teach you about how to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch. All right. So as always, I absolutely love y'all. Thank you for being here with me today. Shout out to my boy, Eric King. He is the sales guru. Eric been doing this for over 20 years. He can teach you how to sell anything, right? So shout out to my brother, Eric King. We got Mr. Wealth with QS up here. So Wealth with Mr. QS, thank you for being here. Y'all, as always, y'all know how I roll. I absolutely love you. I am so glad that you decided to be here today. I am so ecstatic that you are breathing and you made the choice to come to this live today. But I want to tell you something, right? I love you, but God loves you, right? God loves you way more than I can explain, way more than I can say. So go out and build a relationship with God, because when you build this relationship with God, I promise you, there is nothing that can shake you. Even when it looks like you like, oh, God, I'm about to shake a little bit because they stressing me out over here, right? There is nothing that can shake you. So go build a relationship with God. He will remind you on how great he is and who he is and who you are, right? So go out and build a relationship. All right. As promised, we got some new videos. So have a good one. Watch this. A lot of people that you get access to in the business world, they give you information that you can utilize, you can execute. That's the thing about it. People don't want to execute. That's a good question. Why don't we execute, right? So you execute it and you gain some type of profit in your business for it. You have to gain some type of proximity to anybody that is on the next level, and hopefully they're making way more money than you, right? Their vision is huge, and it can be an inspiration from anyone that is making more money for you, right? Steve Harvey said this thing the other day on his show, and it hit me like a ball of bricks. I've heard this before, and it was, if you are the smartest person in the room, it is time to go to another room. And when you have proximity to people, you will find out that you are not the smartest person in the room when you get into the right rooms.